Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Charlie Condon. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. So 2 down. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Sunshine Strawberry. Right side, hard hit. Play made, that ends the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. The Isotopes trying to break this game open here in the top of the second. And there's a hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag. Got him.
Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. Good defensive effort and fundamentals on that play. Came up ready to throw and made a strong, accurate toss to the plate for the out. Two away and a runner at first. And here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, big mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
This one is labeled and foul ball. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. He'll score, and they tie it up. She did a good job there on an upper 90s fastball. Read it well out of the pitcher's hand and put a nice swing on it. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tucker Flint. And the 0-1 now. This one down low, it kicks away. And the runner will hold. And the 1-1. Slow roller to first, Johnston on the run, spinning throw to first.
He's in there.
Good hustle to leg it out on a close play. That's some stellar speed he showed off right there to beat the flip to the bag. If he doesn't hustle right out of the batter's box, he's got no chance. The coaching staff loves that kind of play. And now, Vaughn Grissom. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Liner snagged it first, and that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. End of 3, all tied up at 3. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Salt Lake City. Wallops this one out towards right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. Having a really nice game here. That's her second extra base hit. Got a first pitch fastball she could handle, and she really ripped it. Nobody out, runner in scoring
he's right
position.
here, kid. Let's
And
go.
next, the cleanup hitter, Tucker Flint. In the air to left center. This one pretty far back. And makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. And we got to see him turn on the jets
Now
there and
batting,
motor after
the
that ball to
designated
track
hitter,
it down.
number 5,
That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Runner at third,
Grissom.
one away. Vaughn Grissom
Hey,
getting ready to
come
hit.
in. We need you right here.
And here's the 0-2. Chopped left side. Caros. The throw to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Two outs.
Now batting,
Runner on
the
first
right fielder,
base.
Drew
Now it's the right fielder, Drew
Avens.
Avens. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
That's inside.
Over to second and safe. This is a classic steal situation with two outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, he could knock in a run with a hit to the outfield. Here's the catcher,
Now
Sunshine
batting, the
Strawberry.
catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one is absolutely pummeled.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And it
find the ball.
one-hops the wall. So they get a runner on with a one-out
That
single.
ball was hit hard. Good job.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tucker.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Flint.
Tucker Flint.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and she steals second without a throw. And the 1-2. Close, but called a ball. Gets under it, pops it up. Johnston under this one. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5, Vaughn.
Two down and a
Grissom.
runner at second base.
Looking good. No one
Vaughn
better up
Grissom
there. How'd
now
it
at the
go?
plate. Swings and flares it. Montgomery glides in towards the infield and makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. We're at the end of 7. The Bees lead it 6-4. Strawberry was fantastic in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. Obviously, she was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Sunshine Strawberry is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what she's made of. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes going up against the Salt Lake Bees. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Jose
tonight,
Torres.
The shortstop, number 17, Jose Torres.
Bunting for a hit.
One.
And there's one out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out.
Sunshine.
So 2 down. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Sunshine Strawberry. This one is labeled, and that one looks like it'll be trouble. She makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. Everything came together on that swing. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Tucker Flint.
What's up? Drop me in right here. Here you go.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. Up the middle.
You're here. On the back.
And plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. They strand one, scoreless after 1. Next up for the Isotopes, Chad Stevens.
Chad Stevens.
Johnson, a 6'6" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. And the 0-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a drive. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And that's what the fans came to see. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 3-1. I think she might have plans after this ball game. She wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing.
The catcher,
And here at the plate, Sunshine Strawberry. She's already homered in this ball game. And that's a 1-out single. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Digging in for the Bees, Tucker Flint. There goes the runner, and he hits a ground ball to the right side. And 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5.
Next up for the Bees, Vaughn Grissom.
Grissom.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning and limits the damage. We've played 4 full. The Bees lead it 6-1. Now at the dish, Jose Torres.
Shortstop, Jose Torres.
Liner to right. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag out at the plate, and that's a double play. It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Strawberry leading off the inning with a lead, looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. And she hits a ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. That one hammered but pulled foul. This one ripped but foul to the right. Hard liner to first, snag for the out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Strawberry went deep for the first time in AAA baseball, a really special moment. Big confidence booster for her to be able to flex some power at the higher level of the minors. It shows she's not overmatched, and she can build on a swing like that as she continues her climb to the top. Sunshine Strawberry coming off her first AAA homer last game. What a moment for her and her team. They could really use that pop in their lineup again today. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes going up against the Salt Lake Bees. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Caleb Hobson.
Caleb Hobson.
Swing, soft line drive, and it falls! In to score from third. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Sunshine, Strawberry, the next to hit. She calls the guys on this team her brothers, and it's plain to see they feel the exact same way about her. On or off the field, they've got her back. Ripped, but it curls foul. Strawberry hit a homer in her most recent game. Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the second inning. Rips this one to short. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 left on base. They're trailing here, 1-0. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Sunshine, Strawberry. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. She swings and drives this one to deep left. That one's back there, gets over his head. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. It's 4-1. Picks herself up an RBI. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Two down and a runner at second base. And now, Gustavo Campero. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 run in the inning so far. In the dirt, but blocked. That one out to right. And that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Moving on to the 5th. The Isotopes out in front, 4-1. 2 outs, runner on first base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Torres. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, he easily steals the bat. I gotta say, he's worth the price of admission on offense. Earlier, he showed off the power with the homer, and now he uses the wheels to steal second. What a fun player. Strawberry stepping in the box now. They're trailing, but a hit here could change the narrative. Looking to get something going for this lineup. Laced down the line for a base hit into right field. Around first and digging for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. It's a double. Having a really nice game here. That's her second extra base hit. This next at bat is going to be critical. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Gustavo Campero.
They need you right now. Keep it going.
In the dirt, but kept it close. Fly ball very deep to right field. It's got a chance. Holy Toledo! And just like that, they're within a run. It's 4-3. No quit in this team at all. They're still fighting. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Digging in for the Isotopes, Bryant Betancourt. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Here comes the throw. The tag, out!
The batter, the left fielder.
Good defensive effort and fundamentals on that play. Came up ready to throw and made a strong, accurate toss to the plate for the out. Trying to keep him alive here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
Now back.
This is where the
right
PFPs that
fielder,
teams run in spring training come into play. Nice job at first to knock the ball down and keep it on the infield, and then get it to the pitcher covering the bag for the out. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up left side. Ball game. Strong individual day, and she can feel really good about that, even with the team loss. Sunshine Strawberry, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? It's the Salt Lake Bees and the Reno Aces. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Strawberry steps in to try and set the tone. Another promising talent for this organization, looking to get things going early. It's in and out of the glove.
Move it!
But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
So 2 down.
Batting third,
Jack Hurley getting ready to hit.
60, Jack Hurley.
Here's the 1-1. And it's a pop-up. Can't squeeze it. To the top of the order we go. Sunshine Strawberry now at the plate. 0 for 1.
Strawberry.
Clutch up, drive it in for us.
Smacks this one to left center. Hauls it in on the run. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Midway through the second, the Bees lead it 3-0. 2 outs,
Now
runner
batting,
on first
the
base.
first baseman,
Lucan
number
Baker
23,
will hit next.
Lucan Baker.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at second. He easily steals the bag. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Runner at first,
Now
one
batting,
away.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine.
At Mid-South Electronic Credit
Strawberry.
Union, you'll always feel welcome. Come try out their night lobby with friendly tellers and free slices of fresh carved ham. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. Pretty clear she got exactly what she was looking for right there. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. First and second with one away. Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. And the pitch. That's a base hit. And they stopped the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. And now the first baseman, Tucker Flint. 0-2, here's the pitch. This one to right. Great effort to haul it in. And 2 away now. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jose Siri.
Looking good.
Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third, bases still loaded with 2 outs. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. So up next, Gustavo Campero. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. And that's that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Salt Lake with the lead, 4-0. First and second, 2 outs. And now the switch-hitting catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 1 for 3. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. That one ripped out to left.
Find the ball.
And a base hit. 1 run is in. Coming around third. Also crosses the plate. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gets there, got it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9, 1, and 2 hitters scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Bees out in front, 6-0. Strawberry steps in. Not an easy at bat here. Young arm with nasty stuff and 0 fear. And that one fouled off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. That one hammered but pulled foul. I'm sure she wants that pitch back. Base hit into the outfield. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Safe at the plate. The tag. Out. And that's the end of the inning. We've got the last half of the eighth coming up. Salt Lake ahead in this game. 8-0. Strawberry made some big contributions for them in the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.